Mia Wallace is a super iconic character. I mean, they are thin, but they're not like... I can't even talk about that movie. I'm gonna get scared. The brows can make your face or break your face. This is the TikTok that I will try to recreate. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today, as the title suggests, I will be transforming myself from this to this. If you want to see how I created this look and just chat with me and have fun with me, then continue watching. Let's just start with me putting my hair back. So, how is everyone doing? I'm very excited for today's video, partially because I have never done anything like this. You know, I've never done get ready with me. Let's talk about Halloween for a moment, because I'm a big fan of Halloween. By the way, I'm just mixing now foundations. So I'm mixing a bit of darker one I have with a lighter one, because as you will see from the pictures, I will put them up somewhere. Mia is lighter, like she's not a lot lighter than me. I actually think I am a very similar tone to her, but I do fake tan a lot, so I think I might be a little bit darker than her. But yeah, about Halloween. I am a huge fan of dressing up, like a huge one. I someday aspire to create outfits that are to the point. You know what I mean? To the point. But it's really about the budget you have, the time you have. It's something that I'm very passionate about. I think creating characters and being those characters for one night is just so cool. And I think Halloween is that one time of the year where you can do that. So why Mia Wallace? Mia Wallace is a super iconic character, So I thought that I would do a get ready with me, but this is actually a get ready with me trial version. Today is not the actual Halloween. I'm filming it a little bit before so I can try out the makeup, the look, and see how it looks like and if there's something I need to change. Today, the plan is to film this video, recreate 2 looks from the movie, and do a TikTok. I even did my nails red. I don't do red nails. I used to, but now I'm into like nudie, beigey tones. When I told my manicurist that I want red nails, she was like, why? That was her response, because she's so used to always doing white nails or beigey nails for me. But here's my dilemma. I will put up 2 photos so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. I don't know, what should I do today? Should I do the red lip from the poster or the kind of nudie, purplish, brownish lip? Also, look at the nails. On the movie poster, she has red nails, and then again in the movie, she has more like purplish nails. So I'm a bit confused. Obviously, I already got red nails, so that's gonna stay. But I'm thinking, what should I do with the lip? Because it changes according to the scene, the lighting, everything. So, I don't know. We'll see. Now I'm gonna do a bit of concealer. So how does anyone else feel about like Halloween? I know other people don't care about it at all. But here's the thing. I'm even wondering, is it the Halloween that I'm passionate about? Or is it actually the dress up? Do you know? Okay, so I'm just going in with some powder. I also I bought this fake blood to put it on the nose, because in the movie she overdoses with cocaine. I think it was cocaine. I'm gonna do a lighter concealer as well, just to kind of brighten my face. You know what's funny? I always used to watch these type of videos, you know, like get ready with me or anything like that. And when I was little, I would, well, not little, but like a teenager, I would do my makeup in front of a mirror and always talk to the camera, pretending that I'm in like a YouTube video. What I also did a lot, and I mean, I would be lying if I would say that I still don't do this from time to time, is like imagine that I'm doing an interview and answering different questions. What I also do is picture I'm in a music video, like all the things that I've always loved. If I'm completely honest, I still love those things, and I used to think that I must be the only one, like a weirdo. But I was on TikTok and I saw this girl do a video where she basically joked about how she imagines that she's doing press for a movie. And I found it so funny. She did it so well, and I thought, oh my gosh, we must all do it. The thing that is funny is that I'm actually now in front of a camera, actually talking to you. But I spent so many years imagining that there was a camera. But what do you think that's about? Like, why do so many people love to imagine they're in front of a camera and kind of act? Are we all secretly actors, or is it just something? I don't know. How much we can tell about what a child wants to be or who they aspire to be just from what they do when they're little or what they're passionate about. I don't know. It's interesting. You know what I also noticed? How I do everything much slower when I'm talking. So let's move on. We've been on this first powder foundation stage forever. Okay, now I'm going to do a very light blush. And I'm thinking, should I also do a little bit of contour? Because I don't think she has a lot of that, but we do want to create Uma Thurman's kind of cheekbones because she has a little bit more of a pointy face, and I have a little bit more round features. So let's just try to do that. Okay, let's do a tiny little bit of blush. You know what? I already think that I'm too brown. I really feel that way. But, okay. Let's just continue. In the photo, I think it might be the light bouncing off of her nose, but I'm still going to do a little bit of a highlight here. Okay. I'm just gonna do it with my finger. That's as close as it will get, because I do not have features like Uma Thurman does. I'm sure that a professional makeup artist could recreate more. You know what? I'm going to blend out the contour. I did a little bit on my nose because she doesn't have that. I did it automatically. I'm so used to contouring. I'm so used to contouring my face that I'm just like, ugh, can't even not do it. Now, let's do the eyebrows. I looked at the pictures and it seems to me that she doesn't have necessarily black or dark brown eyebrows, but I think they might be a little bit darker than I color them. She also doesn't have the typical 90s thin brow. I mean, they are thin, but they're not like, you know what I mean. Like, look up 90s brows. You know what I mean. For a reference, this is the color that I use for my brows. For her, let's see. We can try this one. We can also try, they all look very similar, but I think I'm going to do this one right here. Okay, so they're not super filled in. If you look at 90s makeup and what was trendy back then you look at nowadays makeup, it's completely different. It's actually interesting how you then realize how subjective beauty is. During 80s, 70s, 90s, 2000s, 2010s, there were different standards for beauty. My suggestion to any girl who's kind of maybe sad that she might not fit the current standard of beauty, don't sweat it, girl, because there's no point. Beauty standards change all the time. You work on yourself, you work on making yourself feel good, find the clothes that suit you, not the trends. Find the makeup, the everything that suits you, and you will look like a bomb. I actually have a story on this. I've always had wider hips ever since I was, I don't know, maybe 11, maybe, I don't remember, but I do remember thinking, why don't I have like straight hips like the other girls? Because many girls at that age haven't yet like developed, you know, hips and all of that. A lot of girls and a lot of boys kind of look, you know, similar. And I remember thinking, oh, I don't like it, and so on and so forth. Now I completely love that look and I embrace it. It's just that back in 2000s, if you look at like what was trendy, was the low waist jeans. The ratio from your waist and your hips wouldn't differ that much, and it was kind of seen as really cool and trendy. If you base your beauty by looking at the standard, it's a slippery slope. You might fit, but you might not fit into that standard. Embrace your own body, be healthy, find what looks good on you, and just rock it. Okay, let's continue our conversation on Halloween. What's your favorite scary movie? I do not know if I have a favorite type of scary movie, but I do know which movies scare the shit out of me. First one, Insidious. I can't even talk about that movie. I'm gonna get scared. That movie is so creepy. I get scared like a little, I was gonna say another word, but let's keep it kid friendly. I get scared like a little baby, and Insidious is, oh my god, it still gives me nightmares sometimes. Like a daytime nightmare. Not like when I'm sleeping, but when I'm walking around my house. And I like remember the scene and I'm like, that's how I feel. Second one, Blair Witch Project. Not the remake they did like a couple of years ago, but the one from the 90s. Do you also feel like 90s and 80s had the best movies? I feel that way very often. You know what I think makes Blair Witch Project so creepy? I'm gonna make my brows a bit thinner. After the movie, they started to do a lot of these like Paranormal Activity, all of these movies where it's kind of you're filming the action and it seems like real people. But Blair Witch Project was kind of the first one, and I think that's why it's so scary. Like it seems like they're real people. And what makes the movie so creepy is how you never see the witch. That was a little spoiler. Sorry, but you don't. It's everything that's leading up to it. If you know any good thriller, I'm gonna say thriller because horror, I'm like, but thrillers. Now, thrillers I love. Get Out, for example. Oh, that movie is perfection. Have you seen Get Out? Let me know in the comments down below because that movie is so good. I said that I'm finished with brows for about 5 times now, but I keep perfecting them because the minute I look at them, I'm like, not satisfied. And I even took out my pencil. Here you go with I'm gonna use a different color. Yeah, okay. Girls, you know for a fact, as well as I do, the brows can make your face or break your face. I don't know if that's actually a saying, but I'm saying it now. Even if this video in the end is like 20-30 minutes, just know I was here for about 2 hours because I'm talking. Let's move on to the eyeshadow. She has, as I can see, a little bit of nude eyeshadow with a darker tone right here, and then a black pencil that goes right up here. Cool, we can do that. I want to know, do other girls also kind of do things with the brushes, but then just go straight in with the finger? Because I do this a lot. I do kind of a mix between brushes and fingers, and I feel like sometimes fingers do a better job. That's what she said. So this light brown has a little bit of a pink, but let's see how it looks like. Yeah, by the way, I have to do a little bit of a plug-in. If you are interested in the looks that I will create, all of the pictures, the food stuff will be up on my Instagram or my TikTok. I'm going to leave the links down below. And what am I doing? What is this? And you should definitely follow me there. Hello. Which tone should I do? Let's do this one. You know, one thing that I would absolutely love to do is go and take like professional makeup courses. I'm talking everything. I'm not just talking, oh, I will teach you how to do your makeup. No, I can do my makeup from day to day. I mean like everything. Nighttime, bridal, everything. I want to learn every single brush, everything. I'm just looking at the time of like how long I've been recording and think about the editing process. It's gonna be fun. Just for the reference for the viewers, it might be interesting because I don't know which minute you're currently in, but I have been filming for 50 minutes. 50 minutes at this current moment. Okay, I've made it way too dark. As I'm recreating this look, the song that's in my head is the one where Mia dances in her apartment, in her house. She presses the play button and like dances, and that's also the scene where she overdoses, but it's playing in my head. Okay, I think we are done. Let's do a little bit of a darker tone right in the corner. Now we're gonna do the liner. Does she have a liner at the bottom of her eye? No, she does not. Oh wait, she does. Like again, it depends on the picture. Okay, let's do a light liner. Okay, let's do the other eye. You know what? I'm not hating this at all. I almost feel like, should I start wearing a liner more? I also always go kind of inside the lid as well. It just kind of creates that effect of blackness. Okay, we have done the eyes. I honestly now remember why I don't do eyeliner. I do not like that my eyes look smaller when I do eyeliner. But this is not about me. This is about the look. Now let's do the lashes. Okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit more of concealer under the eyes. Golden, golden. What do we do about the lips? We have the famous, you know, white blouse look. It's kind of like a little bit of an orange nude. And then we have the poster, which is just a classic red lip. And even on the poster, she has the classic red nails. Why I did the red nails. So, I don't know. I don't know. Should I do the classic red lip? I don't know. I do not know. I'm so confused and I do not know. Okay, locking everything in. Let me watch this one TikTok from the movie. This is the TikTok that I will try to recreate. If you look at her lips, they're not exactly red. But the classic famous look is with red lips. So I'm very torn between. Oh, I think, you see it's kind of like a pinkish brownish red. I think that's what she's going for. Should I do that lip? I don't know. I can also do this very bright red, which is just like red. And then I can do blood red. Now, my favorite tone is this tone. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do the red lipstick first. We're gonna do those looks first. And then we're going to do the nudish lipstick. That's it. No, I do not like this color. It is not my color. I am taking it off and I'm putting on the other red color. No. Well, this is why you just have to try out stuff. It made me look like a clown. You know, I was gifted that other lipstick. So for any of you who's thinking, well, why do you buy a lipstick that you don't like? I was gifted it. That's the answer. And I just tried it out and I didn't like it. Let's try this again. Now, this type of red, this I like. It has more of a like a bloody color, you know? So, the makeup is pretty much done. I might change it at one moment or like fix something, but it's basically done. Now, let's do the hair. Just make it as smooth as possible. The only thing is, I don't know how to sort of hide the bump. I'm thinking that maybe I could do it like this, and that way having it close to my head. Okay, now let's put the little net. Ah, it looks so funny. We have all of that. I'm just gonna push it right where my hairline ends. Let's put on the wig. Ta-da! My manicurist was very nice because she lent me this. I told her that I was gonna go and buy myself one and she was like, I have something like that at my home. So she just gave it to me. Oh, okay. We'll still have to do a little bit of work on the hair so it looks more like her hair. Check the package and it says we can only go up to 120 degrees. So I will try to just do it with that temperature and make the ends a little bit inwards. I even put it to 110 degrees, so you know. Okay, it's not working. Literally not working. So we're gonna have to think of other ways how to make it inwards. I think I actually kind of put it inwards a little bit. I think it's much better. So I guess you can do it with 120 degrees, but you just have to be a little bit more patient. Okay, now let's put on the blouse. Okay, well, this is kind of the look. I think for the actual Halloween party, I'm gonna unbutton it even more, so it kind of looks like at the moment where her shirt wasn't unbuttoned and they put that adrenaline shot, I think. Let's try to see how it looks like with the fake blood. Should we do it? Should we do it? Let's see how it goes. Should I just smear it with my fingers or? Oh, I'm scared. You know what? I'm gonna put a towel around me so I don't mess up the blouse while I do this. I think that's not bad. But you know what? I'm glad that I tested this out because I think I'm going to buy darker blood for the actual party. But for now, I think it works. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you liked this look. I hope you found this video interesting. Let me know what you're doing for Halloween. Are you just sitting home and not celebrating, or are you going out, or are you celebrating with a close circle of friends? Let me know. I would love to know. Have a cool celebration either way. Also, press that like button and hit subscribe if you want to see more content like this where we just have fun. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.